And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my adventures. When last we left, the Children of Neverwinter had just finished giving a thorough pasting to the Inquisition, and riding on the wings of victory, you rode the high road up to the Tribord Trail, took the Tribord Trail, and are now headed for Phandalin. As you come in to Phandalin, what would you guys like to do?
Well, and I think we probably kind of need to look around. Have we heard any reports about people abandoning it, or any of our friends gone? I mean, have we heard anything at all about what's going on here besides the fact that the Inquisition has arrived?
From what Sister Garel said, several of the prominent citizens were imprisoned. The town master just kind of immediately disowned all association, friendship, knowledge of the Children of Neverwinter whatsoever. Barricaded himself in his house and has refused to speak to anyone since.
Sounds
within character.
Yes, he's pretty on point for that one.
Yeah, right.
Several of them have been having a pretty hard time of it. Toblin submitted pretty quickly because of pressure on his family.
Mm-hmm.
Halia over at the Miners Exchange has been negotiating with them under some strain, as they're not particularly interested in negotiating with her, and she's trying.
Yeah.
And then Sister Garel was captured and branded heretic.
Yeah, right.
Along with the oh shoot. This is what happens when you try and reference campaigns from each moment.
Right.
The guy who sent you to Old Owl Well.
Yep.
The Order of the Gauntlet.
Right.
Master.
Him.
Yeah, the knight from the Order of the Gauntlet. I am so sorry, people out there. I've largely forgotten his name. I'll find it later. Yes. Okay. Gotta take out the old campaign
Yeah,
guide.
absolutely.
Let's see. Darren Ettermath
That's
was
familiar name.
branded heretic and imprisoned. And then Toblin managed to get away without a branding, but he was still temporarily imprisoned. Leilon fled at the onset, using some contacts that Finnan left her. Not telling her that they were semi-criminal contacts. They're just red-brand adjacent people that he knew that could get people out of places quietly.
Yeah.
And then Leilon, Greywind is barricaded in the Coster, just kind of defying the Inquisition to come and get her, along with Barthen.
Mm-hmm.
Trezendar has been taken over.
Oh, really?
What has?
Trezendar.
Yep. And
Like the ones to something?
the Westers have also fled with. Yeah, that was Vicar Elizabeth's.
That's what I thought.
Crib.
I was trying to remember.
So, yeah, the Wester family fled with Leilon. So, other than that, they pretty much set up shop. The Sleeping Giant Tap House is more or less been left alone because they didn't really deal with us.
Mm-hmm.
They professed a very, very cursory association with us insofar as, to my knowledge, direct involvement has consisted of the Halfling Road walking in the back door and out the front door,
Right.
and then a Red Brand getting speared
Exactly.
through the door.
Right. Right.
And that's it, really. The closest they've come is supplying some of the drinks for Shield Meat that one time, but
Well,
that was it.
yeah.
That was for the whole town, so they,
Yeah,
they
right.
got off with a
Wasn't-
sharp lecture
Yeah.
on the dangers of associating with heresy, and have been more or less left alone.
So we are essentially the cause of everybody's turnout.
Yes, you particularly, and you secondarily.
Sure.
You because you openly traffic in the arcane, the slap in the face of man to the gods. Because according to the Inquisition's rhetoric, man was given magic through the gods in the divine magics, and then in his pride and corruption, took the fabric of the weave to his own uses in the arcane. The argument is that things like druidic magic is merely a veiled corruption of the arcane, in that it takes from the wild to corrupt for the use of man in ways that the gods never intended, and haven't helped people with innate magic like tieflings and gnomes,
Yeah, right.
because they are living perversions of the taint of the arcane. You are almost worse, because despite being blessed by the gods with the gift of the divine, you choose to associate with the arcane, with the traffickers of the arcane. So you're almost, if not actually, worse than that. There's been rumors they're starting to make advances on places like Nomengard to bring them down as well, but we're not entirely sure about that yet, so we can kind of move along. Oh, before I forget, the things that you guys got
Oh,
from Belzarin's temple before you left for Leilon were thus. You got a first level spell scroll of you got two first level spell scrolls, one of catapult, which is one that you can use, and one of shield of faith, which is one that the cleric can use. We don't care politics, go away. This is an apolitical channel. Unless it's Inquisition politics.
Yeah. Oh.
which I took the time to read the scroll on the way.
Yes, I can help you with the spell scroll, with the spell catapult, but basically it just moves something really, really fast for a certain distance.
Cool.
Shield of Faith is Shield of Faith. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that one.
Yes.
It basically means you don't have to expend a spell slot to use Shield of Faith. Then you got 3 potions of greater healing for the party, and then the 3rd level spell scroll, Spirit Shroud.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to remember which place I got it from, but
I've never seen that before.
it's
These
either
are my
Xanathar's or Tasha's. It's new stuff,
Okay.
and it's fun. Then
Third level?
3rd level. Then you got.
So what we're getting is all this stuff that makes us more heretic.
More heretical?
More heretical.
More
Well,
heretical.
the divine spells, no. The arcane spells, yes. But Belzarin is at war with the Inquisition. Remember, they
No.
lost their last Grand Master to their last High Priest of Helm to the Inquisition because of the association with the Archmage Caravan.
I meant, as far as the Inquisition's concerned, everything just about that we got is probably healing potions.
No,
Probably.
that's divine magics.
Huh?
That's divine magics. It's based
Oh.
around the spell. I mean, the healing magic is.
But I
divine
can make
magic.
them as a wizard.
Well, you shouldn't. You should leave that to.
So any of the
The
ones
divine.
that I've made,
Is tainted
yeah.
by heresy.
I wouldn't go running around saying, this one I made, this one, I mean, let's just be clear here.
Regardless, you also got a scroll of Summon Celestial. That's for you. And a you're gonna love this one. Spell scroll of Immolation.
Is that his?
And
Yeah, I
burn
think that was his.
someone.
Yeah. You also
What
got
level?
I need to know about the celestial.
5th level. Both of them are 5th level, but they're scrolls, so they don't burn a level.
Right.
They're
just-
within your ability to cast.
Right.
So what
Wow.
I do is I read it and then it goes away.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So these are all one time.
Or, and I'm not recommending you do this per se, because you tend to not really want new spells anyway, because you're happy with the one you've got, but you could, in theory, consume the spell scroll by transcribing it, at which point you would learn it, and it would go away. So you can either burn it in combat, or use it to learn it. So then you also got 1,400 gold pieces worth of diamonds and some assorted jewels, but mostly diamonds. Which is enough for just under 3 resurrections,
Yeah.
or revivifies. That's a 500 gold piece diamond to bring you back, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is.
Then you also got a potion of fire giant strength. Now,
Oh.
Victor's running around rocking a potion of frost giant strength right
Right.
now. We now got I think we got the next one up, or the next one below, like within 1 gradient of the one that he got right now, is the fire giant strength.
Is this intended for?
Use in combat.
I know, but it's intended for either Victor, Elizabeth, or Finnan, right? I assume.
Victor or Elizabeth probably, because it increases your strength by wax.
By wax.
A lot. Like truckload of strength.
I
you
see.
get a truckload of strength out of this thing. Because potion of giant strength gives you so frost giant gives you your strength becomes 23. Fire giant strength, your strength becomes 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now the highest strength you can get is a potion of storm giant strength, which
Oh
is
my gosh.
you get 29 strength score for the duration of the spell.
Oh, and how does it last?
About an hour usually.
That's astonishing.
Yeah.
So do you have to be a certain size to be able to use it effectively? Like
No.
Victor? Okay.
No. If you're wielding a strength based weapon, you can wield it and apply your strength bonuses.
She needs your password to see stuff. Okay.
To you just apply your strength bonus, your new and improved strength bonus to whatever it is you're doing, whether that be strength tests, saving throws, or attack
Oh wow.
with a strength based weapon.
Wow. When you were saying frost giant and fire giant, I was thinking maybe you had to be big to be able to.
Nope,
like
it just makes you as strong as a.
06252.
Hang on a second.
I got
I'm
it.
so sorry. Takes me a minute to get to.
So your strength becomes equal to that of a
Oh, I see.
hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, or storm giant.
Wow.
So we got one of those, and then we've got something that I don't think we used yet. So we've now got 2 of these. A bag of beans.
We have the bag of beans.
So we have 2 bags of beans now. So the bag of beans is just fun. So
Okay, so it's not like.
for the DM.
Oh, because we have it still. I didn't know what to do with it.
So a bag of we never figured out because we couldn't figure out when the time to use it was. A bag of beans. If you dump the bag's contents out on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius extending from the beans, taking 5d4 fire damage on a failed dexterity save or half as much on a successful one. If you remove a bean from the bag, plant it in dirt or sand and then water it, the bean produces an effect 1 minute later from the ground where it was planted.
In effect.
Right,
Yes.
so we don't know what.
But we don't know what the effect is.
Is that
Try
based
it.
on your roll?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's why it's fun.
Ooh.
Yes.
How many beans are in the bag?
However many you had, I think it was 5 to 7 in the last one. And then 8 in this one.
8. So yeah, like you could plant. You could just kind of go plant, and.
Theoretically do that.
I mean,
if you wanted to,
for
yeah.
fun, right?
Yeah,
Could be
please do.
fun though.
Please do.
Yes, I'm thinking.
And then get out of there.
Do we have any way to protect ourselves from the effect?
Not if you're going to dump the beans out on the ground.
No, no, no. I mean, if we plant them.
I mean, it really depends. Sometimes no, sometimes sort of.
Yeah.
So you have
Can we
8.
use a
Scary.
catapult and throw them also? Is this-
Hey.
I'm gonna say no because they have to be planted and watered in order to have an effect.
But if you just dump them on the ground, they...
Right, but I don't know if you'll be able to catapult them in
7
such
in
a way.
this bag.
Most we have 15
We have
beans.
15 beans.
I don't know if we'll be able to put them in such a way that they would launch
Yeah.
from the bag onto the ground
Oh,
with catapults.
okay.
So
So
we're gonna
I,
have 2 of
I
these
could tell
babies.
us something.
Okay, this is exciting.
yes, so
We have
That's
8 in this one, right?
hmm?
We have 8 in the new one, so we have 15 beans.
Yes, we have 15 beans.
Ooh.
And then 10 50 gold piece diamonds.
Wow,
So
this
it's
is in
another
addition to
500
the
gold pieces worth of diamonds.
10, 50 GP diamonds. This is a
And
great
the
haul.
pièce de résistance, a potion of fire breath.
Wow.
Potion of fire breath
Now
runs
we got
thus.
room.
And we thought garlic was bad.
This is more in the line of chili peppers, but yes. Potion of fire breath, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. DC 13 is dexterity saving throw, 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, halved on success. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed.
Do you have to do them sequentially, or can you choose?
Within an hour.
Wow. So that could be a weapon that you're kind of holding in reserve to. That could do something else, not me personally.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
cool.
you could do it.
I'm just saying.
How
I was
is
just
it-
examining.
Does it, if you just open your mouth, does the fire come out, or does it?
You take a bonus action to breathe
Right.
fire. Yeah.
You would be terribly unpopular.
I mean, all of you are tainted by association.
Oh,
With
no question.
direct association with heresy.
Yeah, no question.
So,
So I have a point of order for the Inquisition at the moment in time. Yeah, actually just talk to me.
oh,
It's just a question I have.
I'm sure you do.
Yes.
So, are you guys? Now that you guys have that
Yeah,
sorted,
and we know what's going on with the town, sort of, more or less. Do we know where their
you can
quote-unquote
see
headquarters is?
you can see a. You can see 2 Inquisitor Knights and an Inquisitor Lord walking down the street. Where are you?
We're up there, right?
Yeah, away from the Stonehill Inn towards the mine.
Okay.
And then found it. I had a second ago. Where'd it go?
What?
Oh, there it is. Just the map of the town. So, yeah, they're walking past the Shrine of Luck, down in the general direction of the town green, possibly headed for the Land Show Coster.
Oh, okay. Which is not on here. Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
I see.
Where is it?
They're kind of moving along down here.
Yeah, it looks more like they're on a patrol. They have like that measure. They're not. It's not a casual walk. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
purposeful patrol.
Gotcha. Can we see pretty much most of the town from where we're standing? Like, would we see other patrols or just theirs?
You would make a perception check.
Okay. Oh. That would have been almost really good. Comfortable right in my bed.
Oh, I almost rolled a 1.
No, 14. It's not very high.
I can't even find my
Feet.
my feet myself.
Yeah.
Well, 4 plus whatever my perception is, but it's not.
You found your feet, but you don't know what they're doing there.
He doesn't know whose feet they are.
So
Oh wait, I have 15.
15. Okay, you do see.
Perception.
something moving next to the smithy.
Okay.
Not 100% sure what it is, but based on Sister Garel's story, you
Sorry, I misread that. I've got a +5 on perception, so I have 19.
okay. With 19, you definitely see somebody walking out of Tresendar Manor.
Ah.
And down next to the smithy, you see the unfamiliar yet descriptively familiar shape of what Sister Garel called a Valedrin.
Valedrin, did she tell us about this before?
When she was attacked on the high road just outside the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
By a Valedrin and
What's a
something
Valedrin?
else.
So is this
A
the thing with the
Valedrin
creature she
is
described to us?
is insectoid creature, almost like a scorpion-esque. Yeah, almost scorpion-esque, but a little bigger than a normal scorpion. Kind of, probably about 2 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's more than
like a
little
2
bigger
foot tall
than-
scorpion.
Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than a little bit bigger.
And what kind of venom?
I beg your pardon?
Well, they've got venom if they're scorpion, right?
Well, you're looking at it from close to 30 feet away.
Right.
No, I was just curious
You
if we
don't,
knew.
No, she didn't say what kind of venom it had.
Not nice.
No. And then the person, and then a moment later, out of the smithy walks a person in the broad-brimmed hat and armor that she described seeing with the Valedrin. Hussain's folk described it as being a grim blade. That being the title of the Valedrin's handler.
Wow.
And coming out of the manor is someone dressed in a scarlet hood with a crimson tunic over top of it, over top of what looks like some kind of armor. Does not appear to be armed with anything more significant than a dagger.
Wow. So they're scattered about a bit. Yeah. Did she? I just want to. Did she tell us of
She was
anyone?
19.
No, I'm trying to get. Keep your thing.
Did she tell us that she had seen more than one of the Valedrins, or?
She was attacked on the high road next to Leilon by one Valedrin and a grim blade.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do?
How many total?
So far that you've seen 3. Well,
Wow.
8.
Yeah, I was
6.
gonna say it was about 6.
6.
I thought it was.
I can math.
Yeah. Okay, so we've seen 6. Well, we kind of have to focus here, guys. Probably. How far away is the Grim Blade and the Valedrin from where we are? That's the closest thing to us, right?
Let me see here. That's 20 feet. So 9, 20. Where are we with that? 100 ish? A little over 100 feet. 120 feet. 150 feet.
They
Do we
don't
have
know.
surprise still?
Make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Which Elizabeth has a straight up stealth check now because I finally remembered to equip the stupid belts of Elusive Elventide.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That, what's his face? Falcon. What?
20.
I'm sorry, people.
Oh boy. Well, Finn and... What is that?
Just
25.
oh yeah.
Well, I have a
wow.
Because he
Total-
has reliable talent and 15 stealth.
He's amazing.
He cannot get lower than a 25. 4? Oh my. And you got
20 nat.
total of.
Oh, I didn't check stealth. That's just, there's nothing I add to that, right?
I don't know. Do you have a stealth bonus?
I don't think so.
I had a stealth bonus.
What's your
of 2.
dexterity bonus?
Dexterity 0.
What's your stealth bonus?
Okay.
If you're proficient in stealth, you'll usually add something to
I
that.
have to get my glasses on, sorry.
That's okay.
I was trying to glance sideways and it's not possible. 0. But it's up from -1.
Victor has like a 12 or something ridiculous like that. Ooh, 13. And Lisbeth has a 16. Yeah, 25, 16, 13, 4, and 20. Well, you definitely evaded the patrol's view. Let's see if you evaded the Grimblade.
Do we need to roll again for that?
No, they'll be rolling perception against your one. It's just them rolling different.
What is it, against our average?
Ish, kind of. It's like a pseudo standard DC. So it's your passive boy.
If it were individual, then the company would be better off leaving me 50 to 100 feet behind as we advance. Because I attack at 50 to 100 feet.
Yeah. Well, that's awkward. So, thank you, Lucky. Sabaton's having a cinema tour on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, you can get tickets online.
I looked and they're in this area, right?
Well, they're coming to theaters, I'm assuming, somewhere in this area. Yeah.
I was going to say.
Oh, it's pricey. It's morbidly pricey. These are Sabaton tickets.
Yeah.
That would have been like all of the gifts for like this year and the next 3
Wow.
years put together,
Wow.
probably.
Wow.
It probably would have
Oh.
I'll say yes only because I don't do concerts well because of my PTSD.
Yeah.
I get claustrophobia, I get
Ah.
like crowd scan
Yeah.
syndrome, and then I also, if they light off with their usual show, my tinnitus would kick in and I'd be out the door.
Right, right.
You
Do you still have trouble with the nosebleed and the
Nosebleeds,
face?
no.
Good.
I just get,
Everything else,
after
yeah.
after the shelling, I get tinnitus a little more easily, and tinnitus brings flashbacks, which is not fun. So,
If you want to cut that out, just stop and start the video. I just might.
it's totally fine. Oh yeah, the ledger. So you guys are looking very hard at the patrol, and you're sneaking, and you look up, and the Valedrin and the Grimblade are both looking at you.
Uh-huh. Ha.
Because there's really, if you look at the terrain there's not a lot of cover between you and the smithy. And they're on your side of the smithy. It's the little gray building next to you.
Invisibility?
You have the ability to cast invisibility, yes, but
But not for all of us.
it's tight.
I was just curious.
Yeah, it's right across the street from Bartham's Provisions.
Oh, okay, I see it, yeah.
So they're just
Yeah.
kind of both looking at you.
Yeah. Well, that was worth trying.
Well, the Grimblade's looking. The Valedrin doesn't blink.
Did
It's
we
just got
leave our
eyes.
horses behind and
Nope.
did?
Well, maybe you two did, but
Yes, I left my
the
horse.
Direwolf and the Warhorses are firmly here.
Well, no, I mean I don't want mine there
Right.
because they can't do anything and they except get hurt.
Yeah. Or carry you away faster. Which they
Yeah,
can't do if they're
donkeys for
dead. But
that. Right.
so the Grimblade puts 2 fingers in the mouth and just, and the patrol kind of turns around, and one of the knights goes running off, while the other two knights and the Lord come walking towards you, with the Lord kind of pointing the knights off in other directions at the same time.
Hmm?
So, the Lord, the Veledrin, and the Grimblade are approaching.
Hmm. They're not very squishy.
The Lord was the least squishy of the bunch when you fought last. So the Grimblade just kind of starts to speak, notices the Lord, and obviously defers.
Makes sense.
But it's like, make an insight check.
Insight?
Insight.
Oh.
That's cool. 17 plus 5 is 23. 22, sorry.
Plus 6. And so 21.
Okay. There's almost a patronizing edge to his deference. Like, to the Grimblade's deference. Like, it's almost like, kind of like it's almost like the Grimblade's like, I know I'm better than you, but I'm going to let you pretend that you're better than me right now. And,
Are we understanding that the Grimblade is serving the Inquisition or partnering with the Inquisition?
Mercenary?
From what you understand, from what little Hussein and his scouts could see, they seem to be working they seem to be part of the Inquisition. So, it's probable that this Grimblade is a shadow rank of sorts, in that he doesn't publicly appear to be a high-ranking individual within the Inquisition, but
When you notice
behind the shadows, his voice carries a lot more weight
Uh-huh.
than it should in the public eye.
Gotcha.
And there's a little bit of that almost mockery in the way he kind of steps back and kind of motions for the Lord to take over the conversation.
Uh-huh.
And for his part, the Lord is just kind of either not noticing, or he's just really good at not reacting to that kind of patronization.
Because he has to deal with it all the time.
Either he's just used to it, or he just does not notice. So, so he steps forward and he goes, "Well, the heretics return. We've been expecting you. What took you so long? Did you run into some trouble on the road?"
Says we did. Did you try to send some?
No,
I was going to say, you failed.
we do not send trouble to find you. Judgment will find you. You will either repent and submit to the purification of the Inquisition, or you will perish in cleansing fire. And as he's speaking, you can hear more footsteps, and you can see 4 more Inquisitor Lords,
Lords.
and a total of probably 6 to 8 more knights coming marching up the road past the Stonehill Inn and Smithy towards you. Victor is kind of shuffling his horse a little bit more around the little house by the Tribord Trail.
Yeah,
It's clear he's making a bid to run for the green,
right.
where the open terrain will give Kalendor a little bit more of a fighting chance.
He's heading over this way, right?
He's kind of maneuvering over.
Here or here? Down by the shrine or up?
You're all currently up here,
Right, right.
so he's kind of maneuvering his horse around, and it's probably going to make a break for it
Head
to
south.
try to get down to the green,
Okay.
where the open ground will give him a little bit more advantage. Or possibly he may just make a break for the hill above town,
Uh-huh.
where they won't have anywhere to hide.
Right.
Not really sure yet. He's really not 100% sure. The battle strategy was not exactly clear when we walked in. We weren't entirely sure what we were up against, but now that they're setting up for a confrontation here, he's not really sure he likes it.
Yeah.
So he's kind of sidestepping kill them for a little bit.
Never let the enemy choose the field of battle.
Yeah.
If you can avoid it.
Yeah, it wasn't like either of us, quote unquote, chose this field.
Right.
It's more like we just kind of walked into it a little bit. But if we can get down to the town green, we'll have
Which
a
is
little
here.
more open room. Now, we will have the benefit of cover from Sister Garael's home, the shrine, and at least hiding behind the outbuildings around Lion Shield Coster and Linnean's home. As well as potentially finding cover in and around the Stonehill Inn.
Can your horses, can yours and Elizabeth's horses carry an extra passenger each?
Do you reckon?
If we want to dash, I'm perfectly comfortable catching a ride. If we,
Yeah.
just letting you know if that's
Yeah,
something.
it's just a question. It's just a trade-off of a question of whether we want to fight in open ground with enemy spellcasters or sharpshooters getting cover inside buildings or behind buildings, or do we want to make a dash for the hills outside of town and possibly have them not come after us and just start hurting people to get us to come in after them? Because there's always the problem of
Sure.
theoretical hostages inside the
Sure.
town. So to a degree, we kind of have to fight them head on a little bit. No trade-offs. So,
Team we will
yeah.
go.
So yeah, your call. He basically, this part of the conversation was out of character,
Right.
slash pre-game fighting.
I would say let's dash down. I don't want to
So-
have the, we need to head face on and
So
take them.
he makes the line about you will either repent and submit to the Inquisition, or you will perish in cleansing fire. And you see the reinforcements coming at you. What do you want to do?
Get your items down.
All right. Roll initiative. Bad.
As bad as it can be. I rolled a 1.
Ouch.
Well,
Well, you want to do that on initiative rather than.
saving throws.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a total of 3.
Okay. Victor has a total of 19. Elizabeth has 3, and Finnan has 7.
Elizabeth goes in front of me because she's.
Okay.
I think that's an automatic. Because she's got whatever it is that.
Log in initiative. He has what?
What's the tiebreaker?
Greater dex.
Yeah, I don't.
Or among players, it's consent. Or greater dex.
Oh, okay.
It's either agreement or greater dex. You have what? She has 0.
Oh, I've got +2.
Okay, then you go first, so.
Okay.
Finnan, oh boy. I gotta
Figured
roll for
that
these
being
guys.
a warrior, she'd
Oh,
have
golly
great
molly, I gotta roll for all these guys. Hang on. Hold on to your cookies. We're gonna be rolling for all
Do
of
we
them.
have cookies? Are there mouthfuls of sugar?
Okay.
Now I gotta go through all these guys. Hang on. Knight. Where are the knights? Oh. Okay. Knight, you have. Whack. And you got a 3.
Elizabeth got 3.
You got a 4.
Bad roll.
I thought you were hungry.
Finnan got a 7. And Victor got a
19.
19. Okay. So you got that. You got. Wow. That's gonna be a complicated turn. Nobody's rolling well tonight.
I suppose that's better.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, just for fun. Oh my god. Wrong slot. Okay, okay. Okay. Victor's first. He is going to use his action to grab Rongir. So he's going to make a grapple check with advantage. Are you fighting him? Okay. Call that an athletics check then. Wait. Well, 14 will do. You're up on the rear of the horse behind him, and Kellenvor takes off. Running.
Hang on.
What?
I said, oh, hang on.
Pretty much. And then run. Yeah. 120 feet, I think it is. Yeah. 120 feet towards the town green, around.
I've got a question.
What's that?
If we see an enemy and we decide to go away from them, does that really count as part of the combat has started?
Yes,
Okay.
because we're making decisions
Okay.
in combat.
I was trying to finesse it so that we could get that out of the way without having
And unfortunately.
to interpose
So
other people.
we're gonna be. Right, so Kellenbor's gonna make it to about that little brown house
Uh-huh.
just before Ettermath Orchard.
There?
The other one just the next one. There it is.
Okay.
Gonna make it to about there.
Okay.
And then Ender, you're gonna be in a bit of a fight, I'm sorry. Elizabeth is literally the last person in initiative.
Okay. Literally the last. Okay.
Literally last.
Okay.
Like it goes Rongir, and then it's Elizabeth is the very end.
Okay.
Like it's you, Rongir, and then it's the very end.
Okay. The bitter end. We're down there at
Yes.
the tail and not the head.
Yes. So then the knights are going to go. So the remaining knights, remaining 4 knights that did not, and that are showing up, that did not form the group that was marching towards the confrontation, are going to start running towards the village green, or the town green. And the ones that are closer are going to split, with 4 of them running towards the town green and 4 of them running towards you guys to try to pin you in place. They're not going to get there in time, but they're basically on top of you at this point because they're running in their. I don't know if they have anything shooty. Check.
And the people that are running probably have a
Oh,
30.
no, they only crossbow. Never mind, they're gonna shoot at you. And Finn and Elizabeth. Yeah, they're gonna run 30 feet closer to you, and then they're gonna shoot at you. So that's 4 of them. So that's 2 on. Oh, that's yeah, 2 on Elizabeth and 1 on each of you. So that's
Do they have any advantage or disadvantage?
no.
Okay. just was wondering.
They have a +3, so an 8 will miss Elizabeth. 21 will hit her. And that is, oh shit. Ah. D6. So 5 points of damage. And then the one against you. That's a 20.
It's
Okay. That's 6 points of piercing damage.
sorry, because I have a
What's your armor class?
20.
That hits.
It hits, yeah. So I thought I will
It has
find
to
out wait a
equal
minute.
or exceed your armor
That's what I thought, but
class.
then I was doubting myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've doubted myself plenty of times on that score. A 6 is going to miss Finn.
Well, yes. How much damage did I get?
6 points of damage.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad.
So that's their turn. Then the Ledrin and the Grimblade are going to make their turn. And you are unfortunately the target of the attack. Of the Ledrin.
Because you are gone.
Yes. Let's see, what can I do with you? I'm not 100% familiar with these things, so what can I do with you? Yeah.
Miss.
That would be my
Interesting.
thought.
If you're asking for advice, I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah.
yes.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. It's going to make a claw attack against you.
How close is it?
I mean, it was at the smithy. And it has 30-foot speed,
Wow.
and it was moving towards you guys the whole time the conversation was happening. So it moved to within 30 feet of you before Victor took off on the horse.
Uh-huh.
So, to make an attack. That's a miss.
Good.
And it's going to whip its stinger up over its body and attack you. And that's also a miss. The Grimblade is going to attack Finnan. Interesting. So it's going to pull out a heavy crossbow. And, you know, it's going to fire twice at Finnan. Ooh. And that's a natural 20. That's 27. So 2 crossbow hits. First hit is 13 points of damage. Second is 14 points of damage. So 27 points of damage to Finnan. These 2 heavy crossbow bolts thunk into him at decently close range.
Yeah.
he is going to retaliate
Good.
by attacking the Grimblade with
What about the direwolf?
the direwolf. It's the first round of the attack. Who's going to nat one? Man. And well, he has disadvantage on all his attacks until the next turn.
On what?
Until the end of his next turn. I can't disarm a direwolf.
True.
So I'm just going to
right.
give him disadvantage.
Yeah.
So then Finnan is going to attack. Miss. Bonus action. Miss. So. Now the Inquisitor Lord that appeared is going to come at you. So about 3 of them are in your general. 2 of them are in your general vicinity. The rest are making their way to the town of Greenwood.
How many total are there of the lords?
6. They really locked down Phandalin hard. We were expecting.
Yeah. Was that Finn's turn or his retaliation? For
No,
the
that was
attack?
his turn.
Okay.
What?
We should have gone for the feast.
Would it have helped?
I don't think
Nothing
so.
that they're doing so far is
Yeah.
is frightening you.
Right.
The only other thing that would help with is the only thing that is happening is poison and wisdom saving throws and some
Advantage on
extra hit
some.
advantage on wisdom
The
saving
extra
throws,
hit points.
immunity to poison, immunity to frighten, and a couple of extra hit points.
Yeah.
So immunity to poison would have helped against the scorpion.
Well, so far nobody's been hit by it, so we don't know that it delivers a poison sting. So it probably does, but we don't know that for certain. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Yes. The Inquisitor Lord is going to attack you with his longsword.
Gotcha.
And miss. He's then going to make a grapple attempt. You make either an athletics or an acrobatics check against his.
Oh, a natural 20, 29.
You succeed.
Good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that's not fun. But I succeeded. Okay,
Yes.
I'm happy.
As he attempts to put the manacles on.
I can't let them get that close to me the way I will.
Please don't.
This is going to be an interesting fight.
So am I next?
Edra, you're up.
Yep.
Grant Ronger, you're on deck.
Okay, so, does it take me a full action to get into Elizabeth's horse? And should I jump on and just
Yes.
hang
would.
out?
It would take an action.
Yeah.
However, spiritual weapon, bonus action. So you could, in theory, make an
Yeah.
athletics or acrobatics check to jump on the horse, and then
yeah.
bonus action clobber them with spiritual weapon, which you would then have to move 60 feet every turn until it caught up to you.
Sure.
But you can either do it now, clobber them, and move it up to you, or you can do it now, sit there for doing nothing, and then go, and then cast
How
on
fast can the horse run? I mean, I want it to be
60 feet.
So,
Jibber's going to be running 120 feet the next turn.
okay, so I'm gonna I'll take my athletics check and jump on.
Alright.
8 plus 9 is 17.
Yeah, you're on the horse.
Okay, and then
Elizabeth gives you a hand up, so.
of course, yeah, because I'm a little on the short side. War horses are
Horses are
intimidating.
big,
yeah, they're
big
big
animals.
animals.
This is more like in the Percheron Shire dimensions, probably.
Yeah, right. So for someone of my stature, that's going to be
It's
like,
gonna, you're like someone
yeah,
who's between
scrambling
four,
a little bit.
probably between 4 something and 5'6" is your tallest
Yeah,
dwarf that I can think of.
I'm grabbing the stirrup.
Well, that's why Elizabeth's leaning down,
Yeah, yeah.
giving you an arm up, and then you're
Yeah.
kind of climbing
Scrabble,
Elizabeth
scrabble,
on the way up
Okay.
to getting a hold of some more serious tack,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
getting your short little legs over the
I feel
back.
like I'm doing the splits here.
Alternatively, you're just kind of sitting sideways on the
Yeah,
horse,
right.
just kind of hanging on the back of Elizabeth's chainmail.
Ooh, that's a hard bounce, but I may do it.
Either way,
Yeah.
you can do the splits, you can do the sits. Either one is fine.
Forbearance. Forbearance. Okay,
D6 inspiration.
Oh, DC. Oh,
Take the
yeah,
D6
yeah, yeah,
inspiration.
because I did not say that.
Mark yourself an inspiration point.
One?
Just mark yourself an inspiration point somewhere on your sheet, and then you can have it.
Okay, wait.
Any time before the next long rest, you can use the D6 for a check or saving throw. I think.
Inspiration.
What's the inspiration?
Oh, she forbore from saying
Oh.
something in
It
response to
rhymes
my
with-
little comment
Ah, okay.
that was not really trying to go that direction, but you know, could be interpreted in odd ways.
I didn't know I could
And-
get points for that. I do that all the time internally.
Tell me when you forbear, and I will give you an inspiration.
23 for the attack? Or for
Okay.
the casting of my baby?
Yeah, that'll. What are you hitting?
I am hitting. I think I'm going to hit the beastie that tried to hit me.
The Veledrin?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's cat.
It's what?
Okay.
What did you think was going on?
I wasn't sure, but I thought your chair was collapsing, and I saw her. And for some reason, that was what was going through my mind when you said, "Oh, the cat." And I thought you were going down because you leaned back, and so the chair tipped back a wee bit.
Oh no, my wires moved, and then my folder rustled, and I couldn't figure out what was going on over there. And I'm trying to figure out, and then I see a cat over on this side.
Oh, I thought there was a little. Okay, cool.
Okay, we're good.
So then I get 2d8.
You caused
Absolute
problems,
chaos.
young lady.
2 weeks off, and we're in
Yeah, really.
absolute chaos gremlins.
And the cat is making sure she makes her rounds. For...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait a minute. Wrong dice.
2d8s.
Yeah, I just rolled d10.
If you cast it to 4.
I did.
Alright.
Yes, let me get this. First one. Oh, 4 plus 4. Okay, so it's 14
Alright.
on the base.
Okay. The Veledrin takes 14 points of damage.
Finnan got out of there with the dire wolf after his turn.
No, unfortunately, the direwolf used its turn to
Oh,
attack. I mean, no. Well,
did they get a bonus action?
no, it could move theoretically. I just forgot that I wanted to move it somewhere. So, you know what? Yes, it moved. It moved 60 feet closer to the town green.
So it goes 60 feet and horses go 100?
Alright, well, it moved. Its speed is 30.
Oh,
The horse's
okay.
speed is 60. Kellenborg dashed. So technically it's only moving 30 because it took its action to bite. Now it's running between the smithy and the building next to it, across the road, past the tree, past the smithy, onto that little side road that leads to the little
Okay.
building there. So it's running that way. So it's probably got a building between you and whatever you're planning.
No, I was, how many are back there bunched up?
Certainly 4 knights and 2 lords, and maybe one other thing at the back of the pack.
With the what?
At the back of the pack.
Elizabeth hasn't moved yet with,
No,
you.
she's
So
she's back.
I've got 3 that I've got to sculpt around.
ish, yeah.
But I mean,
Well, if you're aiming for the knights, you're not really going to be hitting anyone with a you can move a fireball so you won't hit anyone, because they're probably another 30 feet back from the party. If you run it danger close right up against the party, you'll catch the Veledrin and the Grimblade, but that'll be it. You won't need to sculpt, is what I'm saying.
I think we're going to do a level 4 fireball.
All right.
Do this marking. What?
My toes are ice.
Oh, I thought you were reacting to what I said.
No, sorry. It was just that I moved them and
So
and
that's
I realized
9.
they were cold.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've got to. No, I don't have to. They say it's not that I have to attack.
You roll damage. 2 lords, 4 knights.
And the
Of
purple
Veledrin.
trees.
There's a thing about that actually.
Huh?
There's a thing about that. There's a meaning behind that song actually.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Yeah. The Veledrin, the Grimblade, and we'll say an Olmage gets caught in the glass.
And what?
What?
A what?
What?
You said how many knights? How many lords?
4 knights, 2 lords, a Grimblade, a Veledrin, and an Olmage all get caught in the
You
blast.
should have done this when it levels 10 or something. I can't do it.
So first lord, we're what, a 19 DC now?
Yes.
All right.
At 19 DC, what's that?
Them
Oh,
saving.
Saving
okay.
against. Oh, that's shoot. The lord and the knight. No.
3 ways.
Oh. Frack, no. Purple 2 lords. 2. Yes. Blade. Maybe. Yes, Scrubblade succeeds. One moment, please. I need to check something really fast. Oh, interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Let me check something really fast. You rolled through what?
For damage, I rolled 3 of the 9 with 1s.
Ooh.
So I only got like 30.
Sucks. Okay. Alright. What do you got?
30.
30? Okay. So both of the lords take 15 points of damage. No. One of the lords takes 15, the other one takes 7.
Huh?
Confused?
Yeah. They must automatically have protection and then they have it one more time. You think that's probably what it is?
The knights, all 4 of them, take 15 points of damage.
So everybody's saved.
No.
Oh. Everybody's protected
Hang on,
from
hang on,
fire.
hang on. No. 2 of them take 15 points of damage. 2 of them takes, one of them takes 30, and 2 of them, and one of them takes 60. You took
Okay.
60 because you ticked me off by 8. You took 30 because you ticked me off by being in the awkward position, which is right. You took 15 because I liked you. you took 15. You took 15 because you were last one's damage.
Total damage
Did the
in part of the part.
Belligerent take any damage?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Veledrin is dead.
Good.
The Veledrin is dead.
Probably
The-
ticked off the Grimoire.
The Grimblade is not dead.
No, I didn't think he'd be squishy.
No, he's not particularly squishy.
What damage did he get?
30. Full 30.
So we're talking over 120 or so damage total.
That's a good damage. More
Yes.
than that, for sure.
And the Null Mage took 0 damage.
It took what?
0 damage.
Got a 20, huh?
What you get with advantage?
Oh,
Nice.
Null Field. I love it.
got what?
You'll see.
Just dropping crumbs.
Probably not. I'm not real sharp tonight.
Speak of the devil, the Null Mage is going to take her turn.
Alright.
It's that person in the scarlet hood that you saw walking out of
Oh, she's also
Trezendar.
a 3?
Yes.
the... So she is going to... How far away is she from you at this point? It's close to 40 feet, maybe more.
For who?
I'm trying to think here. She's at least 60 feet away from you, right?
Well, I was moved by the horse.
Oh, that's fair. Did you even have that line of shot on that? Ooh. Oops.
I thought I
Wait,
was
you
able to
said-
cast it over 100.
Well, line of sight is required
Oh.
to hit something. You can't just blindly cast.
Okay, then
That's awkward. I'll
Then we
say,
may need to back off.
I'll say you had a line of sight. Barely. Ish.
if it's stretching,
I'm
it
trying to
shouldn't-
find a line of sight
okay.
here. Hang on. You're at the little building right there. Yes.
I don't have to be able to see them. I have to see where I'm going to place it.
Yes.
And if I know where it is, I could even place it up in the air.
She is going to run 30 feet closer to you, which puts her 70 feet away from you, ish. Call it 60 feet. What's the length of the price of her? Huh? It's gonna be funny. She's going to hold up a small straight piece of iron and chant something at you. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Hey, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
If you'd been... You had been... No?
I better roll quickly so that he doesn't change his mind on something, right? Doesn't matter. 14.
You are paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
On the back of the horse. So at least I get to keep moving. Because I'm on the back of the horse.
Incapacitated, meaning they can't take actions from their actions, cannot move or speak, automatically fail strength. Saving throws. Attack. It's a creature's Okay. You recognize the spell as Hold Person.
And so,
And now it's Elizabeth's turn. And she is just going to start running.
I'm hanging out.
So Shade Breath is going to make a 60-foot dash, get to about the same spot as. No, make a 120-foot dash, get to about the same spot as Phandalin. Bring us to the top of the round. Victor, 120-foot dash. Why did I throw that? To the town green, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the town green now. So he's going to sit there and take shots at the soldiers who are gathering.
These are knights or different?
Knights first.
Okay.
Knights are gathering.
the
Lords
eight
are gathering.
Or additional?
You can, the 8 knights that were gathering are gathering over there. There are a couple more null mages you can see moving around. You can see a couple more. You can see the odiously familiar scuttling form of Veledrin moving around.
I killed it.
No, there's
There's
another.
more of them.
Oh, okay.
Of several more Veledrin moving towards
Does each of them have their own handler, or does
Yes,
he
you
handle
can
all
also
of
see a Grim Blade moving near each of them. Yeah. So,
My next question was, when you say the knights, we're talking about 8 total, and we're talking about 6 total lords?
total of, a grand total of 12 knights, and a grand total of 6 lords.
Okay, so
And 3 grim green blades and 2, then 4 and 3.
4 Grim Blades and 3 Veledrin.
right, because we lost one.
Or no, you torched it.
I torched
The only true way to kill a bug.
Yeah.
Kill it with fire. So Victor's gonna take shots at the knights. With his longbow. That is a 16. Will the knights? Victor,
He'll split the
yeah. Errol Flint is not.
line.
Errol Flint is not. He's more good with swords.
Doesn't he have proficiency with longbow?
No, that's Evan Dura. I swapped
Oh,
fighting styles for Victor.
Okay.
Okay. A 16 will hit.
I was
Was he
basing
any
my
other knight?
guess that on the fact that we were both the same. So.
Yeah, I swapped archery for defensive.
Okay.
Nine points of damage to the Inquisitor.
And do you want
Is
to
it
put a
already
number on
injured?
him or a civvy?
He's dead.
oh, that guy that got
With
60.
Victor's third arrow. Wait, let me rephrase that. Let me see. It's a hit. That's a hit. Okay. Give me 1 second. Yeah, he's dead.
That was the guy that took 60?
Sure. We'll leave it at that. It's not entirely realistic, but we'll just go with that.
Okay, I was just trying to...
I fudged up on something, so I'm just
Okay.
covering my tracks here.
Okay.
I forgot to write in his actual HP after I took off his damage. So I just was staring at a blank screen and I'm like,
What is he?
Yeah. Anywho, that's Victor's turn. The knights are going to move now. With no one really around, they're going to run back down the street towards the green. So they're more or less in the vicinity of the green at this point.
They go 30 feet each.
Yep, 60 on the
So
dash.
they've gone. Did they dash?
Yes. So they're in the square in front of the Shrine of Luck. The Veledrin and Grimblades are going to spread out to the buildings surrounding the town square. The Grimblades are going to take shots at all and sundry with their crossbows. So at this point, pretty much everyone is a fair shot except for Fendon and the Direwolf. So there's 4 Grimblades. So they're going to take shots at all of you.
Oh boy.
So each of you get 2 crossbow shots. That's a 4 Rangir. That's a 13, which misses. Ooh. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Which hits. That's an auto hit. More or less. So you take 9 points of piercing damage as a heavy crossbow shot. Oh wait, you have advantage against her.
Huh?
Doesn't matter. I forgot that you're paralyzed.
Oh right, yeah.
So he got 9 points. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And then he's going to give a whistling screech as he looks over at his Veledrin.
oh, this was the Grimblade.
Yes. And the one is going to fire at Victor because he's on the same horse. No. Take shots. Miss. Stop by armor. And Edra. That's a 21.
Ugh, it hits.
Okay. And that's 22.
That hits.
That's 7 points of damage and 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And the fourth one is going to fire on these. It's a natural 1.
Nice.
That's something that happens. So the weapon flying. So as he fires, there's just a spring in the firing mechanism, and it flies. For 20 feet away. Then I'm gonna go use his movement because bonus action to
Uh-huh.
What? He's out me.
Is somebody get an attack of opportunity on him?
Nobody's within 5 feet of him.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if when he moved to.
No.
Okay.
It would have not been able to use this crossbow then.
Well,
On somebody else he could have. I guess.
Fendon is going to come charging in on the Direwolf, firing his short bow. That is a 19 against a knight that hits. That's 16 against the knight that also hits. For Unfortunately, there's no one in range.
Except for his direwolf.
These
Oh,
are
he's
foes.
firing a grab.
Yeah. Nobody in melee range
Mhm.
of the
Yep.
knight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you take a shot at one of the ones that got burned. Let's see. That's even worse than I thought. I forgot that he gets a plus 12. Oh no, he only gets a plus 10 to his attacks when it's short bow. Okay. Okay. 7 points of damage with the first shot, and 10 points of damage with the second shot, downing an Inquisitor Knight.
Cool.
It's 2 knights down.
Good numbers.
Good night, bad night.
Ah.
Now the Inquisitor Lords are going to take their turn. They're going to run 30 feet closer. See if they have any rangey. Okay. I'm gonna say they can probably. They dash. They can get up on top of you guys.
Oh.
So they're on top of you.
Oh.
There's 6 of them.
Oh.
And there's 3 of them running at you, and there's 3 of them running at you,
And we're still on horseback.
technically.
Okay.
How did they get so close to us since
Dash.
the horses can go twice as fast
Yes,
as
but
them?
if you look at the map, the horses
They
are
were-
running to the town green.
And-
They saw that when you were taking the long way around
Right.
and ran through the town
Down the street, basically.
to the
Okay.
square and are now charging at you from the square.
Mhm.
So, Badra, you're up. Rock, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to attack.
Technically, you're paralyzed. So.
But I do something during my team. I can't do
check.
it. Don't I have some way to recover?
Let me double check. I don't remember if one person has anything you can do. Oh, at the end of each of its turns, yes. So you make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. Meantime,
I can't do anything until I get to the end of my turn.
it
So,
could have been worse. I almost banished you.
huh?
I said it could have been worse. I almost banished you.
25 to attack.
What are you aiming at?
I am aiming at let's see here. Oh, I gotta get this squared away. I think that the Grim Blade that I damaged last time, I get rid of him.
Okay.
So I'm doing that, and then I gotta roll for some
Damage.
damage. Failed damage. Just wait a minute, I'll tell you. That's a nice number. 7, that's a nice number.
I just translated what you were saying.
5. So 19 plus 10 is 29.
How many did you roll? You rolled 2 d8s for your spiritual weapon.
Oh, right. I was looking at the flambe. So 7 and 7 is 14. So
24.
plus 10 is 24.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you ain't looking good.
Good. I like that. Always a good thing. And then I am going to. Am I within
Oh no, you can't. You couldn't have done that. You're like
oh, that's it behind, didn't I?
close to 200 feet behind your.
Right. Right.
So you can move it for 60 feet.
And that's an action or a bonus?
It's a bonus. You can
Okay.
move it up to 60 feet.
60
So you're
feet. Is there anything back there that it can hit?
not really. Everyone fled
Okay.
to
So,
this new point of
okay.
combat.
So I've got 6. I moved 60 feet. Thank you. I forgot about that. 60 feet closer. All right.
I was wondering about that. I'm like,
I didn't even
what
think about
happened
that.
here?
I completely forgot. Like, I kind of picture the red balloon, right, following me along.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Oh, the
biting
red
my
balloon got
tongue.
left behind.
Yes, it did. Okay.
Because you jumped on a horse.
Okay, so I am going to flambe the Grim Blade.
What's the range on that thing?
120?
For a sacred
No,
fleet?
it's not. It's not. That's my wonder magic missile. can't find it faster, but I'm looking.
Oh, right.
Got too many cards.
$60 feet. I win.
Okay, so how close am I?
I'll say you're 60 feet from
Okay.
the grid blade.
From the one that I damaged before, or any green blade?
I'll say you can be 60 feet away from the one you damaged. Right?
Okay, so I'm going to be going to
Make a save.
make a save.
No, he isn't.
Sweet.
I don't think so.
That one?
This one I get.
No, but it's like
That's okay. I just was hoping.
close. So, it was like a 14 or something like that.
12, not too super, so he's not doing bad after all. Shoot.
Alright. Rongir, you are paralyzed. At the end of your turn, you can make a wisdom saving throw to attempt to get out of that.
Well, I've done what I can do.
Think happy thoughts.
No, I meant as far as what I can do during my turn. Right?
You could be worse. You could be floating in pocket dimension.
Is this considered?
What you got?
Not enough. I know that.
What is it?
9.
That is unfortunately not enough.
Well, I figured when I rolled a 5 that it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Are you looking at your saving throws?
Huh?
Do you not have proficiency in wisdom saving throws?
Wisdom, I do have a dot, and that's +4.
Oh. What is your wisdom? And what is your general wisdom modifier?
+1.
You have not updated your proficiency modifier since then, have you? Your current proficiency modifier should be on the inside next on your spell list, or your spell slots list, right there. Your proficiency modifier should be in that little chart down below.
10. No, 11.
No, wait. Proficiency modifier will be down there. It says proficiency bonus. In the columns.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. Mad at you, I just dropped something.
Oh, proficiency bonus.
Right, so at level 15, what is your proficiency bonus?
+5.
Right. So you'll have +6 to your wisdom. If you've got a +1 wisdom, you'll have +6 to your wisdom save.
So instead of, okay, so that's, my wisdom was 3, so that makes it 10?
Huh?
Well-
What was your roll?
Oh, I'm sorry, it was 5.
So 5
Oh,
plus
5
6 will be 11. Still not enough, but remember you have +6 on your wisdom saving throws, not
Instead of 4.
+4. +4 is like 6 levels ago or something like
Can I? This is not a curse that he's got suffering from. It's
that. Spell.
a magic spell.
He's under the effects of the spell.
So can I, if I would choose to, this would be a place to use perhaps dispel magic or not dispel
What is the
magic?
range on dispel magic?
Good, I gotta start to look at all this stuff. Hold on a second. You're probably gonna beat because somebody knocked all my cards over. They were so nicely organized.
Probably a cat.
No.
Even if it wasn't, I'm gonna blame the cat.
Yeah.
No, the cat was busy with
Dispel magic. 120 feet, you're fine.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
Because I think you're trying to dispel the effect on him.
Right.
Remember how to do that?
Nope.
Okay. Keep looking through your cards, I'll try and find it again.
All right.
It's a good thing to hang on to if you're planning on using it.
Oh, good. I just didn't.
Interesting. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell third level or lower on the target ends. For each spell fourth level or higher. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus spell level.
Okay. So
So-
I'm gonna cast this at.
I assume it's a third level spell. I
It's
assume
third
it's a
it is a
third
third
level
level spell. So I'm gonna cast this at.
Well, I think you know what a whole person is.
Third level spell. So I'm gonna cast it at third level.
I was afraid you were going to upcast one.
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about other
not,
stuff. Sorry.
Without metagaming, I'm pretty sure that you would know that you could deal with it without upcasting.
Right. No. I was thinking about other stuff. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So-
Just split me a second.
Yep, that's fine.
Um,
So then now that what I'm looking to do is
so
what
he's
do I
going
do?
paralyzed.
Is it somatic and? Oh, he's good.
I mean, if you cast it at third level,
Okay.
on a third level spell
Yes,
effect,
that's good.
he's done.
I didn't know whether it was verbal somatic material.
It may well be.
That's what I was just kind of looking to see because I don't have those written down on my cheat
Verbal and
sheet.
somatic.
Okay. So, you can be, you can be flexible. How do you know?
That's your general dispel magic.
Because no
Verbal
one-
components forever and always.
No, it's just for today. I'm not
Okay,
thinking
just trying to put that out there. You can be flexible, saying something that has like something else on it. It's gonna be a little weird.
Oh, it's weird.
The only thing she can't dispel is a banish because she can't see me. Or can
No, that's a toughie, but no,
I don't
I don't
so.
think so.
It doesn't seem
How would I be
logic
able
that
to
if she
see
can't
him?
see me,
Yeah,
Because like, you would have to be, what you would most likely be more than 120 feet away.
you're in a pocket dimension. You're not even on this plane of existence.
Right, so it's,
Yeah.
it's even if I
Um,
could see you, it's not, you're
yeah.
not within 120 feet.
So, that was your turn. Wait a minute. Oh,
no.
she has a bonus action.
wait a minute.
Nope, bonus
Edgar, why
action.
did you just cast Dispel Magic after Rangir made his turn?
Oh, right. I didn't, sorry, you're
No,
not.
you're good. You're still paralyzed, but she's going to
I'm
dispel
going to
it
do
on
it.
the next turn
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to fight next time.
because it's
If
the no
she-
mage's turn.
Right.
And there's a lot of them. They're everywhere.
The what?
You gave us
The
3.
no mage.
You just
I
told us.
told you about 3.
Yes.
I did not give you 3.
I can dream, can't I?
So I'm going to go back to the no mages over here because I did not write down their spell list.
They don't have one there.
Shush. You know what?
That's evil.
Oh yeah, I'm evil. Make a charisma saving throw.
Who's me?
Yes.
Charisma. That's what the glasses tell me. Do not glasses tell me about charisma. Plus 6, okay.
You have +6 charisma?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. It's on the paper. That's how. It was plus 3.
What did you do?
I don't know. It was given to me as a plus 3,
Okay.
so now it's plus 6.
Why is it not +6?
Huh?
Why is it not +6?
I must have
Okay.
moved it up at some point in time.
Okay.
Do I know any of these things? Well, the thing is, I don't write the notes of
Because
when
she
it
wrote
happened.
that
No,
down.
you're good. You're good.
So, that should, yes, because
You're
it
good.
happened.
All right. I'm just.
16 plus 6
You're fine.
is 22.
Okay. Do it again.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Here we go. They're all gonna turn down here.
Oh, 14 plus 6 is 20.
Good.
Okay. How many more times are we doing this?
Do it again.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 15 plus 6 is 21.
You're good. Do it again.
11 plus 6 is 17.
Do it again.
Oh my gosh! This is good. This is good. Come on, baby. 16 plus 6.
Do it
Oh, excuse
again.
me, that was 18.
Do it again.
20 plus 6.
Well, since you rolled a natural 20 on your charisma saving throw,
Oh, I love this D20.
you get something happening here. Hang on.
Complete immunity from these stupid mages. Is this not a request? What's behind door number 3?
Where are you? Oh no, I lost the map.
Don't do that.
We'll come back. It's just... You can add, you get rally, which is you can add 1d4 to an ally's ability check or saving throw which you can use against the triggering spell or effect. You can use this once within the next minute. So for the next 10 rounds, once within the next 10 rounds, you can add 1d4 to an ability check or saving throw.
Just write that down because I'll forget that before I leave. 1d4, 2, okay. And what am I?
That's all the null mages, folks!
Oh, thank you. Man, when I hit that 11, I was very nervous. That made me sweat a little bit. That was too low. I like my dice very, very much.
Hate your dice so very much.
I will.
I love them at the same time.
Dice. Most of the time. I mean,
Oh.
sometimes it, remember, my
I've
initiative
burned
was
all
2
the 4th
or
level
3.
spell slots, bar 1, out of the null mage crew, trying to banish you. And failed every freaking time! You are the wrong person to banish in the future! Oh my god!
See, are you not getting the idea here, mages, that this
Oh
is not a
my
bad thing
God.
that we're doing? Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Do.
Man, that was rough.
That was nerve-wracking. That was nerve-wracking.
Oh man.
Everybody all at once bearing down on me.
oh
I know. I felt like I had zombies moving towards me. Gosh, I'm literally sweating.
my gosh. Especially once you figured out what was going on.
Yeah.
It's just like... I was like, roll again!
Everybody?
You're just like, what in the Sam Hill?
Everybody? What did I have, like 8 rolls there?
6.
6. I
Six
agree. There's
rolls.
a lot. Oh my.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
6 rolls.
Yeah.
And not a one fail. Out of this crew.
I'll tell you.
Oh my gosh.
That was
Alright, well, they went. Now Elizabeth is going to
okay. Wow.
kind of use a free action to get you off the horse.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
No, she's not. She can't. No.
Can
You
I
have to
just
get down on
slide
your
down?
own. You didn't choose to do that, so you're on the horse. So Elizabeth is going to...
Sure. Was
No.
it a free action?
No, what Elizabeth is going to do is she's going to stay back for a minute, and she's going to really rub it in their face and attack the null mages with a javelin of lightning.
Yes! Go, go, go! I love it. No sweat, Elizabeth.
So, I'm gonna say there's one night between her and her target. Edward has survived 6 banishment attempts,
I watched that.
and
there's-
then
And then sweat
Elizabeth is
profusely.
now attempting to.
Who's-
Elizabeth is hurling 3 javelins of lightning at the null mage,
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
just to really just rub it in your face. There's one guy in between. He's going to
Separate extreme.
make his save. So I
It's
gotta
going to
find out what
be
happens
dirt.
here.
Or grass in this case.
Half as much so he takes 2 points of lightning damage.
That's a knight.
Yes.
Any old knight.
Any old night. I'm just kind of working it. I'm not being quite as tactical as I usually am. It's a little bit harder to keep track of these guys.
There's a lot of people running around.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Sorry.
That's okay. And then ranged weapon attack of the target 3 times. Hmm. 15 does hit. So the knight's gonna make his save 2 more times. That's just 2 more times. That's fail. That is a bad fail. So he takes 4 more d6 damage.
Yes.
So he takes 15 more lightning damage.
Did they get both piercing and lightning?
So what happens with a javelin of lightning is when you throw it and speak the command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning
Oh.
and streaks out up to 120 feet. Every creature, excluding you and the target, will make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 lightning damage on failed save, halved on success. The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target, so you basically blitz a line along the ground of lightning and then hit the target. If you hit the target, it takes damage from the javelin, which is 1d6 plus 4, plus 4d6 lightning damage.
Yes.
So 15 hits
Cool.
the null mage. 22 hits the null mage. 26 hits. 26 hits the null mage. That's 5d6 plus 4 because they're not resistant to lightning damage.
Yes.
Times 3.
Mm-hmm.
68 points of damage total.
Oh my word.
Well, I guess the hit points the null mage has.
68 points.
68.
Oh my goodness.
I guessed!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could not make this stuff up if I tried.
And that's like rolling one dice at a time too, right?
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Painstakingly counting out 15 d6
Yeah,
in my
right.
head of damage.
Right.
And then adding 12 on top of 56.
Oh my gosh.
56 on the dice.
Oh wow. And that's it terminates one mage,
Wait.
right?
Oh, crap.
What?
Oh, crap.
No.
What?
Oh, crap. I forgot about her null field. Crap!
No.
She takes 34 points of damage. That was such a special moment!
So beautiful.
That was so amazing.
Oh, well,
But she does take
there's-
34 points of damage.
There's no way that wasn't amazing regardless. Yeah, it would have been a nice...
Moment of wonder into just crap. It's a null mage.
And what kind of a creature is this one?
The null mage.
It's a null mage. It's a human woman.
Okay. No, I was trying to figure out, what.
That was amazing.
Wow.
So sad.
Wow.
Elizabeth, you are special.
Wow. That was something else. That could have been really cool.
Well, it was really.
It
cool.
was
was
really
really
cool
cool.
until the
It
null
was
field
really
kicked
cool.
in.
Oh, Sugar Shack.
It's honesty kicked in.
Honesty and a remembrance of these stupid Inquisition rules that I love and I hate at the same time.
Yeah.
'Cause I love them because they're cool and they're interesting and they add an element to the fight.
Yeah.
And I hate them because they rupture moments like this.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So
And
she takes
that's
34
why
points of damage.
my fireballs have automatically.
Is that for everything that gets thrown at them?
The Inquisitor and creatures within 10 feet of it have advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effect and resistance against damage from spells. I run a much different campaign than a lot of people. A lot of DMs just kind of look at you on the screen and go, wouldn't you like to know what
Yes.
boy?
I
I'm
do.
just like, you know what, screw it.
Inquiring minds do want to know. Yes. We've been working together for a very long time.
Yeah, I know.
You did not do this at the very beginning.
I did not, and I go back and forth where I'm like, some things I'm just not going to tell you.
Right, well, that's
Some
fine.
things some of the Inquisition's abilities I'm like, I just don't want to tell you.
That's okay.
But Null Field was just too good, and I had to explain at least a little bit because I just spent so much time
Oh, that was such
raging
a beautiful,
about it.
Beautiful.
Okay, so that's Elizabeth's turn. Victor's up, and he's gonna keep shooting his longbow because you're on a horse and you're paralyzed. He doesn't really want to take a paralyzed wizard into a melee fight.
Thank you.
He wants you alive. So, wow, that's not good. That's like a 1 or something like that. It's worse. It's a 10. That misses. And that's 16, which hits the Wither Knight. And that's a 20, which hits the Wither Knight. That's 11 points of damage and 4 points of damage. It's 14 points of damage against the same one that Elizabeth lightning bolted.
Good.
And this is physical damage, which is not damage.
Correct. Alright.
Just a second. I'm curious about something because of the way the lightning bolt. So 100% of the damage from the final, it being a javelin or whatever hit it, would be there. It's only the lightning that would.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because the javelin is a magic weapon,
Okay.
it is a...
That's cool. I just was,
Technically, it's like lightning-ish. It's magical damage. It's magically imparted damage. So the weapon counts as magical in the rules here. So if it counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances to magic attacks, or to non-magical attacks, like things like lycanthropes or those weird long-fingered slicey boys that we fought in the Gulch,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones Gulch,
Yep. Slicey voice. That's cool.
that had resistance to non-magical attacks. These things have resistance to magical attacks, so it's the ugly flip side of that beautiful coin.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm always
yeah.
trying to find advantages
Loopholes,
for
yeah, I get it.
my comments.
So the knights are going to charge.
No. Trip
Yes.
and fall. We're going to trip and fall.
They're going to charge, and there are 10 of them. So 2 of them are going to charge each of us, because that's how my math brain works.
I was
These
curious
cycles have math brains.
as
They
to
charge in one solid
would,
mass.
and this is because we're just finishing up Victor's turn.
Yeah.
Would it have been advantageous for him to have moved as part, as his bonus action to get out of an attack range by them? Because he can still be within bow range,
Yes, it would have,
but we didn't do it.
but I forgot to. And it would have been Kalimbor's movement, so not his bonus
Yeah.
action because he's not a rogue, but yes, it would have been advantageous, but he didn't think about that. He just was like, you know what, I'm here.
Mhm.
And thank you, Lucky. Let me do that again. You were honestly the best at
Oh,
it.
we've got to stay within the distance of you so that you can get me out of it too.
There is. Well, she's got 124 range.
Right.
So, consulting my map here. We're on the town green, there in the square. Yeah, I can adjust. And there's really not a lot of places for Victor to run right now. If you look at the map.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looks kind of hemmed in on several
It's
sides.
a little hemmed in.
Yeah.
He could kind of back up between the wall ruins and Ettermath Orchard a little bit,
Yep.
but
Mm,
again, they gotta be careful not to let these guys get away,
right.
or think that you're running away because they might turn around and start hurting people in the town and try to make you come back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because they're just, nasty.
worse, they're religious zealots. They think they're doing the right thing. They think they're saving you.
Right. And everyone in town by killing them.
The mortification of the flesh for the purification of the soul. I'm drawing this straight out of the Spanish Inquisition's rule.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, they're gonna charge, and they're gonna reach you, and 2 knights are gonna attack each of you. So, round robin. Hitting you first because you're there. Attack rolls against you with advantage.
Who's against you? Oh.
Here we are.
What have I got?
You're paralyzed.
But I've still got,
20 armor, 19 armor class.
yeah, a plus.
19 armor class.
Oh, because I can't use
Yeah,
the
why don't you
staff.
can't
Right.
hold it up?
Yeah. 19. Well. That won't hit. I will that. That won't hit either. Ah, that just might hit. Yeah, 26 will hit. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Ouches.
Hold it. Oh, fudge. Okay. Correction. You take 10 points. Because any attack against that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker was within 5 feet of you. Bearing in mind, one of you has this spell.
Hold
because
person? I have it.
You have it, yes.
What spell?
Hold person.
So, just a thought. Just a
Yeah.
thing.
Call off the top of my head what level it is,
Um,
but it's not very high.
It's like,
3?
if that.
It's a 3, yeah.
Third, yeah.
And it only holds one being.
Until
Whereas
you
they've
start
got
outcasting.
5 that they've got to get. We've got 25.
Yeah, you can hold one person down and just beat the crap out of him. And
Do it
then
again.
start doing it again. And then you, Edra, are going to attack twice. That's a miss. That's also a miss. Victor's going to get
Why was I attacked 4 times?
You're
You're right.
paralyzed.
No,
It was
you're
an
right.
advantage.
Uh-huh.
It was an advantage. They were
No,
healing
you're
them.
right. I forgot to attack at advantage. No,
You did.
no, you did. So
You
you're
did.
getting attacked 4 times as well. I forgot. Thank you.
I'm not.
Doesn't matter. They get multi-attack.
Oh, I thought his
two
rolls
attacking
were
now.
just an advantage. Okay, gotcha.
It's a miss. Last attack. Regular. Miss. Victor. Thank you for reminding me of that.
You,
No problem.
you turned your head and you're like, Victor. I'm going, he's over there?
Yes, yes. That's a miss. And that's a miss. That's an extra 1. Nothing happens. And that's a swinging hit. And Victor is going to Victor's going to riposte one of those attacks.
Yes.
Meaning he's going to take his superiority dice down to 5, d10s, and he's going to attack, adding a d10 to. Ho! Ho!
I like this. I hope it's a positive hope.
I hope it's a good
That's a natural 20.
Oh, yes.
That's 10. Huh.
This is on the repose?
Yeah. Huh. That's 30.
30 points of damage?
Yes.
Yes.
On a riposte.
Yes.
That third attack did not go in. Or that whatever attack, the attack after that hit did not hit. Because Victor riposted on the first attack.
Right.
None of the other attacks hit. He just missed once,
Oh,
got
that's
deleted
awesome.
from life.
So this is the knight that got deleted from life?
Yes.
Cool.
Badly deleted.
Or very goodly deleted.
From a nuclear.
Wow, this is good. Good job, Victor.
Yeah.
No, think twice about attacking Victor.
No, they won't. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. Once I get the book that I was thinking about getting before Sukkot, because I'm probably going to get that, because honestly, it makes sense to get the strategy
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
They may attack differently.
Right.
There may be something in there about human knights or human warriors fighting in a certain way. But
Right.
we'll see.
Right.
Right now, these guys are, however, religious zealots, so they're a little brain dead when it comes to the retreat department.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I'm sorry, he's not dead.
Hmm?
30 points didn't kill him. That's the wrong guy. So that attack did go through. So that would be.
That's good. That's another guy badly damaged.
Oh. Like 4 points of damage. Which is ridiculous.
Who got 4?
3 points of slashing damage to Victor. It's like a Heidelberg scar.
Phandalin scar.
Yeah. That's them. Now Lisbon's gonna get attacked. One hit. 5 points of damage to Elizabeth. And Finnan is going to be attacked. And that's a... What's that? 9? 9. Shoot.
What?
Yeah, that's a 9. Oh, I messed something up earlier. Let's see. That's a 13. That's a 11. And that's 12. Yes.
So it was 4 misses?
Yes. The Grim Blades are going to fire their crossbows as the Phandalin scuttle forward. And yes, it's just as creepy as it sounds. It's like a 2-foot-tall scorpions just charging you.
Ugh.
Scorpions are really quick.
Yes.
The nest.
Yeah. Now imagine it moving with that level of rapidity, but it's 2 feet tall. And it's looking at you. Because it's got eyes that can actually be seen to look at you. Alright, now that I've properly set the stage for this creepy attack, 2 of them are going to attack you,
2 of the...
Veledrid.
Okay.
2 of the creepy, crawly, scuttly scorpions are going to attack you, and 1 of them is going to attack you. Now we're going to flip that script. 1 second. Yes. So. Oh, never mind. Well, that's 23. For 20. Okay. That's a critical hit for its claws.
A crit hit, 120?
It's a melee attack against you while you're paralyzed now.
Oh.
.24 points of damage. And the stinger's going to attack with damage. That's 24.
More?
No, like to
It's
attack.
24 to hit
Oh.
with the clausers. Or no, with the stinger. What?
I was trying to remember if I had resistance to poison
You don't.
with, I can't remember what my tattoos
Oh,
do.
yeah, what do your tattoos do?
I don't remember. It's the problem.
You didn't write it down somewhere?
I've got, yeah, it's on a piece of paper that I can't find.
No. That's how it works. We'll treat it as having resistance to poison for now until proven otherwise.
Okay. I think that was one that I would have taken.
That's 10 points of piercing damage.
More?
Yeah. From the stinger punching into you. And then 12 points of poison damage.
Which is,
And that was the half. It was critical up to 25. It was half. It was resistance down to the other thing. You need to make a Constitution. Oh, okay. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
so I have rally.
But I'm
for
already
you.
paralyzed.
Paralyzed doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I have the rally that I can offer you, so I can add a D4 to what you have.
Right. So you're going to use your rally on him.
Because he's the scipio.
Roll a Constitution saving throw at the D20, then add the D4 to that.
Oh,
Ha, 4.
Constitution's over
Okay?
here, right?
Yep. So you have, whatever you rolled for Constitution, you add 4 to.
But I also add whatever my Constitution.
Correct. So take your D20 roll, add your Constitution modifier for your
Okay,
saving
so
throw.
that's
Your Constitution
16
saving throw.
plus 4 is 20.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
Is it
You
okay?
feel the pulse of poison filling your veins for a moment, and then it gets shaken off as you.
So the rally
managed
has
to-
been used, correct?
Yes, rally is used.
Thank you.
The Grim Blades are going to quickly fire at. Unless they're attacking two of you specifically.
Are they?
Yeah. That's 23 to hit you.
Are you gone?
No, you're not.
You're not watching my pointer.
Yes, I am.
That's 22 points of piercing damage. Second shot. Miss. Third shot. Is 23. That's the dice. It's 20 points of piercing damage.
Minus 3.
And you are unconscious. I will occlude any falling damage from the fall off the horse as non-essential here. But on the bright side, attacks now roll straight against you because you have disadvantage against a target that's prone, and advantage against a paralyzed target. So
Interesting.
it cancels each other out.
Yeah.
Last shot.
What difference make? I'm gonna keep going more negative.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's you're not hit. It goes over your head.
Mhm.
Edra,
Because you fell to the ground.
yeah.
Okay.
Edra is going to fire at you a total of 4 times.
Okay.
Because there's 2 Grim Blades firing at you as well with heavy crossbows. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Ouch.
Counts. It's 19 points of piercing damage, Edra.
Okay.
Don't forget, we have plenty of potions.
Right.
We also have spells that can bring you back up to some nominal level of health.
Well, I'm reading right here. Didn't pay attention to this before for some reason. You probably have been doing it for me, but it says, as a disciple of life, your healing spells are particularly effective. Whenever you restore hit points to a creature with a spell of first level or higher, the creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
I kind of assume you've been adding that.
No.
Okay. Don't forget that.
I will remember that.
Yeah. Really quick, we're going to finish up this round, then we're done.
Okay.
Fennin is going to run up on Rongir, take one of those greater potions of healing, one of the 3 potions of greater healing
Okay.
that
We just got.
the Temple of Helm, Bazaar's temple, gave us, and use his action to pour that down your throat. Really quick here, that is a... here. Wait a minute. That's First, Victor is not going to do that.
I said Finnan was going to do that.
Finnan is not going to do that.
Finnan's...
Finnan is going to take out the elixir of health that I forgot that we had.
Oh.
That I forgot to tell you guys about.
Oh, I didn't. I was going to
What
say, I
is
don't have
the
that written
elixir?
down.
I told you. I forgot to tell you that.
Yes, yes.
And,
One elixir of health, huh?
and a scroll of protection.
Oh my gosh. Elixir.
There's been a lot of stuff that I just forgot
This
about.
is great. This is great.
So,
Listen, this is fine.
Scroll of
Sure,
protection
remember.
really fast is,
Did we just wrap it around the squishy wizard?
Scroll of protection. It encloses you in an invisible barrier that extends from you from a 5-foot radius, 10-foot high cylinder. For 5 minutes, this barrier prevents creatures of the specified type, which is, of course, I'm pressed TS2. Undead.
Oh,
It won't help us this time, but it'll help us. Well, let me just write down undead.
Prevents undead from entering or affecting anything within the cylinder. The cylinder moves with you and remains centered on you. However, if you move in such a way that a creature of the specified type would be inside the cylinder, the effect ends. Also, the creature can make a charisma saving throw. If they succeed, they are no longer affected. So that's useless. But the elixir of health he's going to use to end the paralyzed condition on Arthur.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to do a potion. I mean, a spell on him.
Correct.
Okay.
so what is what is the effect?
You are no longer paralyzed.
And that's all I am. I'm still at a -3.
Correction. He's not going to do that. Finner's not going to do that. He's going to hold on to that elixir of health. He's going
Okay.
to use the potion of greater healing. One of them. And pour that down your throat for... Please. Okay. Got it. Okay. You regain 16 hit points. You're still paralyzed.
-13.
No,
I mean,
you're
plus
at plus
13.
13. Plus 13. I can speak. I can speak. I can't speak. So that's Finnan's turn. And now the Lord Inquisitors are going to attack you. All. Well, the two of you technically, because that's what they want to get. So first go against you.
Who, me?
Rangir, yes. That's an 11. And then I need you to... Oh, wait. I don't think you can make an acrobatics or athletics check if you're paralyzed. It just says you automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. You know what? I'll just make an athletics check at disadvantage. That you're fine. He nat ones. You're fine. Second one's gonna attack you. That's a miss. Make another athletics check at disadvantage.
Well, that was pretty cool.
What'd you get?
15 and 15.
Ah.
Plus, what is it, dexterity or athletics?
Athletics.
Athletics. I've got +4 here, so that's 20.
No, it's 19.
19.
19.
Okay. Here we go again. miss. Making another disadvantage athletics check. They're trying to put anti-magic manacles on you. 16.
11 for a 15.
You are bound by the anti-magic manacles.
I'm paralyzed and bound.
Yes.
But we have a key.
But you don't know if they'll work on this one. They tended to be a little individualistic.
Okay.
Plus, yeah.
Okay.
You tried them out on the way, and they tended to be one key, one miracle. You now have to do the same thing. So you're going to suffer 3 sword attacks, and then you're going to make 3 athletics checks.
Okay, so let's look at the suffer.
The first,
Sword attack.
great sword attack. It's a miss. Athletics check. Or acrobatics.
No, definitely athletics.
Huh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whatever.
19 plus 9. 28.
Huh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought I had you. Second great sword attack is a fail. Make an athletics check.
19 plus 9.
Fine. Third sword attack is a fail. Ooh, okay. Roll an athletics check.
14 plus 9, 23.
Fine.
Oh,
For now.
I thought 14 was too low.
We rolled a different. So. Rangir, you are paralyzed and manacled, so
But I have a turn.
Edra, you're up.
So I'm going to unparalyze him with that spell.
Dispel magic, send it.
Spell magic.
Done. He is no longer paralyzed.
Reflex. Defense. Prevent it.
Okay.
So you're no longer paralyzed. That's been used.
Where is your
And I'm
little
going
guy?
to move my
I mean,
my
60
bounce
feet
ball
closer.
60 feet closer.
Right.
So now it's 120 feet closer.
Yep.
How
You're
far
about
away was
100 you're about 200 feet away from it when you started, so you're like
So now 80 feet away.
80-ish feet away.
And okay, so cool.
Now it is, well, Roger, you can make a,
And I'm going to get off the horse
okay,
just to give her some freedom.
thank you.
I've already fallen off.
Right.
You can
they
make
will-
you can make a disadvantaged melee attack roll, or you can sit there.
Can he say something with his mouth? He's not paralyzed
You
anymore.
can't cast spells under the effect of the anti-magic spell, or the anti-magic
Oh.
manacles. The manacles cannot cast spells while restrained by the manacles.
Okay.
Well, why would I just sit there?
I don't know if you
What
don't
can
want.
you
I'm just
do?
saying your 2 choices are: you can either try to make an attack while shackled, which is restrained, so you have disadvantage, or you can do nothing because you can't cast spells. Your fault. I don't.
I'm gonna hit him with my staff, I guess, because that's. Of course, I'm not gonna hit him.
Okay.
Well, it's worth
This
a
is
try.
it's a disadvantage. But if I get an 8 the first time.
I said
Oh.
it's always worth a try. So
Oh,
you
I
try.
thought you
That's-
meant.
that's-
Okay.
Yes.
No,
Well, I mean, it's
always
like
worth a try.
the Inquisitor Lord's beating on Miss 20 armor class over there.
Right. right.
Trying their darndest.
Is
Miss
there
plus 9
anything-
athletics over there.
Is
Miss-
there anything that I get added to that?
And it's a good
your
choice of
strength plus proficiency, so that's like 9, I think. Right?
I don't know, these guys.
You got a plus 4 strength, you got a plus 5 proficiency, yeah.
He's 9.
It's a 9.
Yeah.
So you get plus
9.
9. 17.
Yeah.
Hitting the Lord, you will unfortunately fail.
Oh,
However, that's your turn.
I tried.
Yeah, yes.
It's
it
always
it
better to
wasn't
try,
bad.
I think,
It
yeah,
wasn't
'cause
bad. It was
you-
a valiant effort, and
yeah.
you have a decent melee attack roll with that thing because you're proficient with quarterstaffs.
Right.
So something to remember going forward if you're ever in a position like this where you're either in the effects of an anti-magic field or someone's shackled you with anti-magic shackles or something like that, you can try to hit them with your stick and you're not going to completely fail. So
Good
the null
chance.
mages are going to attack. This is gonna be funny. Yeah. First one's gonna take a go at you, Adra. With Dispel magic. Or no, the first one is going to go for you again. Make a charisma saving throw.
And then where's the last one? Here it is.
Make a charisma saving throw one last time.
18 plus 6.
And you know what? Yeah. Monkey see, monkey do. You see 7 sigils of the 7 glowing shapes
Oh, great.
of the inquisitorial
Spiritual
symbol.
weapons.
Spiritual weapons pop into existence,
Oh, PG.
and they're gonna try to beat the other living heck out of you.
So what do I have to kind of saving for?
Oh, it's not a saving throw; it's an attack roll
Isn't it? That's right. That's right.
against your 20 armor class. So don't feel too bad. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. 20. Hit. Miss. Miss. So 1 hit and 1 natural 20. Here we go. That's a 15 from the hit. And a 17 from the natural 20. That's their turn right there. This is fun. But no, wait. There's more.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Let me. You get to roll cantrips. Well, I screwed up. I should have only made 6 attacks against you, but.
Oh, right, because there's only 6 mages, right?
There's 7 mages, but one of them tried to banish you.
Oh, right, here he has attack.
She.
Shoes.
Oh. Regardless.
And so now it's me to try.
No, it's them to Secret Flame.
Oh, that's right. They just.
Sorry,
Yeah.
scribbling as fast as I can. Okay.
What kind of saving throw is this?
It's dexterity. So you need to make 7 dexterity saving throws.
17.
Okay.
Mm. 5.
Okay, that's a fail.
You're gonna count the fails and
I'm gonna count the fails.
Okay. 16.
Okay.
16.
Okay. You're rolling a 5 now, if I'm not mistaken. Number 5.
Number 5, correct. 14.
Fail.
16.
Succeed.
And then one more.
3 fails. Okay. Nobody cares. Really. Not on this channel. Go away. That's 2d8 per thing. So take a grand total of 14. 16 points of radiant damage. Elizabeth, again, just to tick him off, is going to ride within range. So within 120 feet. So she's fine. She's going to sit there pretty on her horse and fire the circlet of blasting.
Oh,
at them.
yes! I forgot about that.
Just to piss them off a little bit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this is something that also is going to be halved.
Yeah. That still makes it mad.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, that's plus 5 to hit. I thought that was the same. So she's going to make 3 attacks against the null mages. This is 16 that hits. It's a 13 that just hits. Okay, 2 hits. 2d6 per ray. Seven points of damage.
On any particular one, so it's already damaged?
The one that's already damaged. Just to tick him off.
Mm-hmm.
So he just kind of sits up and then 3 beams of fire streak out from the circlet on her brow. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Everyone, I appreciate you holding with us through the break. If you liked the show tonight, the best way to support the channel is to go over to Nightwalker's Bazaar, link in the description. Just dropped some new fall line products over there. And if you'd like to help the channel grow, you can leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I try to at least respond in some way to most of the comments. So if you have a question about the show or a comment that you'd like to talk about, then feel free to drop that. You can share it on social media, tell your friends all about what we're doing. And as always, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.